Engagement is a tricky term. It seems to have very heavy overlap with motivation and with interest, at the very least. Um, with the with the distinctions that engagement tends to focus on a very present commitment to being engaged in the moment, whereas interest doesn't necessarily, nor motivation doesn't mean that in a given task, you're doing it because you're really interested in it, or you really um, find it immersive to you. When we think about engagement, we need to think about how are we going to get people more actively involved in something they care about and want to be doing. And so much of our design focuses on that. So at many times you may be actually gnashing your teeth because you're stuck on something, but that challenge and overcoming that challenge and figuring things out is what fun and engagement are about, both from the perspective of game designers, but also um, for researchers. We have focused more on building in features and structures that might engage people, and then looked at how that affected learning. Our measures of engagement tend to be fairly standard using Likert scale engagement surveys. That's another conundrum. A lot of the research on games talks about sort of a Csikszentmihalyi research on flow perspective of engagement. And the conundrum is you don't want to break people out of that. And so we've done a lot of just sort of post surveys, that and just observational work, field notes. Students in particular, but all people are very social. And this traditional view in school of uh, people are going to sit and perform in isolation, quietly at an individual desk, doesn't seem to fit well with any research on engagement or motivation. And so the trick then is to figure out how do you structure uh, activities in the classroom or in informal settings that productively provide students the opportunity to work with others, to have agency, and to work on things that they find personally meaningful.